category. But, you know, honestly, I think you look at guys like Kevin Durant. I know he's listed as a small forward, but anybody that rebounds the ball, brings it up. Look at Giannis and how he continues to facilitate and make others better. So I think it's going to be a change of what the definition of guard means.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Here's Booker. And Davis with the block.
Davis does a great job of using his length there. I love how Davis takes pride in hitting shots.
James can't get it to go.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up. You can't knock it down.
And Crowder with the jam.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Well, Candace, after so many years, Chris Paul finally getting a chance to play in the finals. What a feeling for him, although ultimately disappointment.
Yes, and a competitor like Chris Paul, it's not getting to the finals, it's winning. And, you know, you got to feel for the guy. He's been at this for a long time, but he has no quit in him. I think he's going to continue to push for that first ring.
Seems like he's getting better and better with age. Now here's Westbrook. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Come on, guys. Check out the tenacity. There's no back down in this fellow whatsoever.
And the Lakers making a change here. Anthony's checked in.
At the line for the Lakers, Russell Westbrook. One shot.
And the free throw, no good.
Russell Westbrook just out there and focused, trying to find ways in which he can help out his team to secure any win.
Now here's Crowder. Pass to Paul. Shoots over Davis. And it's blocked by Davis. Here's Ayton. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. The Lakers have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. James with the ball. Now guarded by Crowder. Here's Davis. Westbrook, the pass to James. Here's Davis. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Very few can do it like AD, using his physical gifts to grab second chance points.
Well, Candace, you'd be hard-pressed to find a player who's transformed as many teams as LeBron James. Entire franchises have changed overnight when he's come to town.
Yes, and that's the impact that LeBron James has had on basketball in general. I mean, on the court, yes, but even off the court, if you think of what he's accomplished. This is a guy that you want to be your teammate. This is a guy that obviously has etched his name as one of the greats in NBA basketball.
And the first player to earn $1 billion in his career.
And that's a lot of money, BA.
The Suns making a switch here. Saric checks in for Ayton. Johnson comes in for Crowder. Shamet, he's checked in for Booker. And Payne is subbed in for Chris Paul. Here's Payne. 1:46 left in the first quarter here.
And that's just too easy. Bridges in there slamming it down.
Now here's Rondo, defended by Payne. Ariza down low. Inside. Here's Anthony. The shot no good. And Phoenix the other way now. 1:15 left in the first quarter of the game. And the basket by Shamet. Anthony with it. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Outside Payne. Pass to Bridges. Back to Payne. Here's Shamet. And it's all from three-point range. The Lakers trail. Anthony outside. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
You know how many times Carmelo Anthony has been bumped like that and still scored? Thousands.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And he lobs it up to the rim. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Now the Lakers moving it up. From about 19, the offensive rebound. How
I like how hard he's working on the glass. A strong big man who is excellent at coming up with second chance opportunities.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. The Lakers on top, up by 2. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. Well, the old saying is defense wins championships, but you ask LeBron, offense can be trickier.
More delicate than defense. Defense, you can make mistakes but cover for one another by just communicating and flying around at times and clean up for your mistakes. Offensive, if you're not all 5 guys at the same time and not moving and cutting, and one pass or one bad screen here or one pass there can mess with the rhythm of an offense.
And the best teams work together at both ends, Grant, but which end did you generally feel most in sync with your teammates, offense or defense?
Oh, you're putting me on the spot, B.A. I'll say offense. I mean, I played in Phoenix with Steve Nash, so definitely offense at that point in my career.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And from what we've seen from the Lakers, what's your take so far?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
They couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Suns. Bridges and Johnson are the forwards. Cameron Payne out there with Landry Shamet. And it's Saric in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Candace, the Lakers were able to get up to
Down! Well, Westbrook right now amped up, his volume at 11, physical enough to shake off the contact and send it home.
The Suns trailing. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Pass to Payne. And Gasol with the block.
Oh, this is what Gasol can do at over 7 feet. Big blocks and constant pressure on the shooters.
Well, the Suns shooting around 50% of the game so far. Bridges down low, checked by Gasol. And the basket by Bridges. Bridges has got 6.
That's pretty steady from Bridges. Does not let the contact throw him off one bit.
Outside Monk. Bridges against James. Shoots over Bridges. The shot by James, no good. The Suns have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Shamet into the lane. The Lakers with a rebound.
Having swept this team in the regular season, they completely imploded in their postseason matchup.
Well, Candace, you're one of the most prolific scorers in league history. Someone has to get you the ball, though. What do you like in a point guard?
I love a point guard that is in control of the game, that knows when to push, knows when to get back, and knows the position that players like the ball in. The point guards that have been the best that I've played with at the beginning of the season have asked me, where do you want the ball? And when you ask those questions, you get solid answers, and it makes the team better.
Well, I'm honored to be your TV point guard, Candace.
Man, you throw no-looks, and they're so... Man, I'm ready, B.A. I'm ready to catch those no-looks.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
All right, B.A. Russell Westbrook last season said titles won't define him. He said, quote, I grew up in the streets. I'm a champion. I don't have to be an NBA champion. My legacy isn't based on what I do on this court. It's what I do off the court. How many people I'm able to impact and inspire.
Oh, different perspective, Allie. Good stuff.
Don't say this much about guards, but big boy strength there as Westbrook does not give in to the aggressive defense.
To the inside. Monk with a steal. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. And it's James with the jam.
I don't know how you stop that play with LeBron on the finishing end.
And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. And the WNBA continues to gain mainstream visibility. Viewership has spiked, especially in the last couple of years, Candace.
Yes, I think visibility is key. And that has to be on television, that has to be on social media. There's a number of ways to continue to increase that. Invest in women's sports, people. Think of the future.
Amen.
Too easy around the rim for 80. With his 7.5-foot wingspan, does he even need to jump to flush?
For Phoenix, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Paul passes to Booker. Lets it go from 14, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Outside Monk. This James on the wing. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Defensive foul. Cameron Johnson.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Anthony's checked in for Gasol. Bazemore comes in for Monk. And it's Rondo in for Russell Westbrook. James, no good on the free throw.
You know, I am so impressed by LeBron's longevity in the NBA. His continued dominance is really remarkable.
As long as passes are in that area, Ayton's going to get up and go down.
2 minutes.
James against Johnson. Now here's Anthony, tightly guarded. Over Ayton. Davis controls the rebound and the putback. Davis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, there's this feeling like even if you're boxing out Anthony Davis with those arms and that length, he can still get to the offensive glass and make an impact.
Booker drawing the double from deep. Johnson. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got assist number 5 here tonight. All right, Candace, always great to have you on the broadcast. Hope you can come back real soon. We'll save a spot for you.
Oh, I'm going to hold you to that, VA. I'm going to hold you. Thanks so much for having me.
And hearing Candace cover the game, she really understands the connection between players and fans.
There's no doubt that the stories draw us closer and closer to our favorite teams and players in the NBA, but those that are doing the reporting have to care. And Candace Parker's care factor is at an all-time high.
Booker can't get it to go. The Lakers in the lead. Now James. Give him 8 points now. Goes back up. No luck on that one.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Here's Johnson, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on LeBron James.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And the first one at the line is good. And some changes here for the Lakers. Howard's checked in for Davis. Ariza comes in for James. And Nunn is subbed in for Rondo.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Nunn against Payne. Anthony outside. 4 on the clock. Shoots over Johnson. Kept alive. And the first half comes.